Mid is a very high skill matchup, Viper versus TA.
A lot of extra regen in this mid lane, but he is winning the CS battle right now. Even if the top lane, they're actually going to go for this first blood. Pablo is in some trouble. They managed to get another stun, but he still goes down to MSS, and they hit a battle hunger out onto Frost, so he's going to take a good amount of damage. His rotation to mid and attempted gank is not going to work out here. Maybe they can actually catch the Gyrocopter, manage to get the Doom onto him. Meanwhile, though, Hanskin was going on to SVG. Now MSS is going to help out his fellow support, see if they can kill him with the Maledict already on him. Yonasavan does manage to get another good nuke out from that Satyr. Maybe they can actually kill MSS. He's going to taunt his way away from Yonasavan, who is now run out of the Scorched Earth. No longer has that damage over time. Tries to go for the Satyr Blast, doesn't quite connect. And now they're behind the tower and in some serious trouble, because here comes the Templar Assassin, as well as you are with a beautiful paralyzing cast bouncing back and forth. But no, he actually hits the spike carapace, ends up killing himself on that slowdown. They'll get the Rocket Barrage on top with no mana to be able to turn around and stun. He gives up on his life, is being a little bit greedy and farming up this area. And if he goes for the hard camp, it's going to be perfect time for him to be able to get that call, slow him down long enough for Resolution to be able to catch up. Going for the body block, good play from Snake King, but will it be enough for Resolution to be able to get here and get the kill? Doesn't look like it. Now Era can try and body Snake King, but he now has Maledict on him. Lightning bouncing around. Huge play from UR coming in from the side, managed to blow up both of those cores. They're going to go from behind into this tier 1 tower.
And Nyx is super...
Nyx is in deep right now. Era's going to try and follow up. Axe call onto him. Pablo trying to go for the stun. Nice two-man stun set up by him. Era will get a lot of damage onto these two supports, but it's blown up by the Gyrocopter. Snake King finish him off with the Culling Blade. Now goes for Yonasavan. Pablo and Hanskin are very low HP, and Gyrocopter, he spots that one out. He knows these supports are just free for the taking. Even with low HP, he can challenge them. Yonasavan tries to go for Snake King here, dropping lower and lower. Looks like they should be able to finish him off. And now Yawar might be in trouble as well, as the Templar Assassin just can't really get into this fight. You are trying to kite him, but the Infernal Blade finally finished him off. Looks like a bad fight here for VGJ Storm, but Resolution will be able to clean up a couple more kills.
If you're able to tank through the BKBs.
Run into the Nyx Assassin, doesn't get the spike carapace off before the call from Snake King, so they will blow him up, but Final Tribe are going to be able to set up. Lina trying to go for the Witch Doctor kill, but instantly Templar Assassin jumps onto him. BKB goes off, the Doom on top of him, he doesn't care. He's just going to keep on focusing down the Lina, and now focusing on Yonasavan. He's going to be caught as well. Gyrocopter is going to be able to deal with the pressure just fine. It looks like Yonasavan is very, very tanky. They get a good amount of damage on the Templar Assassin with the Doom still on him, but finally wears out. He gets the refraction down. Viper challenging this Gyrocopter, trying to get more damage onto him, but he backs away. They're kiting around these heroes, and now Era's going to be left against Resolution. His Aegis burned. Pablo is the only support that can help him out here, and Snake King's just going to come in. Hurricane Pike forces him back. Era spots the Gyrocopter for a moment, gets the poison on him, enough to finish him off. Good play from Era. Resolution just needs to back away. Can't really tank the Viper. Snake King actually, he got slowed down, now hit with the Viper Strike. He does have MSS as well as SVG trying to help him out. The Invis not going to be enough. It looks like, barely survives there, and he gets blown up by Resolution. Pablo's also done for here. Snake King survives, and both of the Final Tribe members are dead. VGJ Storm kite Final Tribe beautifully.
Yeah, and you see, it's really, I think Final Tribe kited them beautifully, but they just hung around way too long. The TA just... in and out, all of a sudden there's respawns from the supports, and you're still there. Eventually you're going to go down, but that's how Final Tribe's going to take a decisive team fight in the future, where if they can kite through the BKBs, doom the TA, take longer fights, and just survive, the Viper will be able to carry.
BKB activated, now the call onto 2. Lina is definitely dead. Snake King should be able to Culling Blade him. Yonasavan is a lot tougher to be bring down, though. We saw that from the last team fight.
And that's the other thing, don't target the Doom, okay?
I thought we learned that from the last series, watching Dark play Doom. Don't target him.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason that fight is like questionable, because they killed Doom second. I mean, you can't, he has a plate mail now, he's running around with a pipe and a crimson, like the massive HP. He has 30 base health regen, okay? Somebody buy a super urn, please. I actually want MSS to be getting that next item, but there's no urn right now on the side of VGJ Storm, and I think that's a gross oversight. You need one to deal with the Viper and the Doom.
Double stun, beautiful setup, trying to save Yonasavan, but it doesn't look like it's going to be good enough. This time around, they can target the Doom when he is the only target to go for. Pablo's also going to be slowed down by the Templar Assassin trap. Mana burn a little bit more, sneaking again, going for those cheeky body blocks.
You don't care. You don't care if you lose a Leshrac or a Witch Doctor here and there, because in the meantime, you're always shoving lanes, and you're never able to turn that into objectives on TFT side.
Follow-up stun with the Meteor Hammer. They're going to throw down the Doom as well. That means Gyrocopter thinks he can actually come in and fight, because all this damage has just been laid into an Axe. They're going to try and help out. Frost is here, trying to finish off this Axe, but he's actually getting the Voodoo Restoration heal. No Shrine available, but it doesn't matter. The Voodoo Restoration is going to be good enough. Fuel Scepter used on the Templar Assassin, trying to slow him down. LSA doesn't land. Resolution blinks away, though. Does not want to be caught by Era's damage over time. Can't afford the Refraction to get burned out. Now the Axe managed to get the two-man call, setting him up. Gyrocopter Resolution just pounces instantly. Force-staffs himself in to be able to blow up that Viper, activating his BKB. Now going for Yoda some fun because he's one of the last heroes left in this fight. VGJ Storm will slowly but surely whittle away at his HP. That's going to be 3 down for Final Tribe. Trying to up his tankiness a little bit more. They managed to find Frost. Hanskin trying to protect him with a Sprout. That doesn't do a damn thing, Hanskin. He's going to just have to try and get out of here. Pablo, Yule Scepter's up the Axe. See if he can retreat through the trees. Vendetta up in 3 seconds. Spotted for a moment by the Templar Assassin trap. Turns around, hits a stun. Trying to go for the invis. Spike Carapace will slow down the Axe a little bit longer. Pablo finally pops that Vendetta, but a Dust does manage to snag him fairly. Hit by the Split Earth, and now he will go down.
Place the ward, maybe they jump on top of it instead of just doing it willy-nilly.
Oh, it's actually going to be Era jumped on first. Nullfire and in the back line caught 2. Snake King will interrupt TFT entirely. They're going to be able to get both of these disablers in the Nyx Assassin as well as Frost. He'll die to Resolution, the final shot. Instant buybacks from TFT. Jonas Safan's going to be the next target through the Doom onto Axe, but he's just getting gobbled up in his physical damage out from Resolution. He's just going to be able to jump forward instantly. Orchid's up. Era, now another call onto Frost. Snake King, he has a homing missile pointed directly at Frost, not letting him have a game whatsoever. Eric gets cleaned up, and TFT will call it GG. Game 1 is VGJ Storms. Feeling a little bit better about Final Tribe here in this game 2. It feels like a pretty decent troll game as well.
Yeah, they're the team that can, oh wow.
A good setup there. Sentry placed out. They knew exactly where SVG was heading.
As Beastmaster, but you don't care. Just keep eating this gyro.
You are level 4 and feeling the burn right now. Timbersaw goes for the dive. Will collect the bounty on his head. Underlord is going to be feeling a gank right now. We're watching Yuar getting chased by Frost. They're going to be able to run him down underneath the tower. The missile's going to be able to land just in time. He gets away to the trees over the top lane. Snake King is going to die to that gank. Back over the Gyrocopter underneath the tower. Another good shot. They are going to be able to finish him off. Right-clicked underneath the tier 1.
The Dota. It's not a Viper.
It's not a Viper indeed. Slowed down by the lightning. We do have a missile coming in. This is only a level 4 Gyrocopter, still at 8.5 minutes. And now both supports are here trying to protect this troll. They're going to have a charge in. Air's going to challenge him. Popping the Whirling Axes, hoping to be able to get a bash. Same with Hanskin. They will be able to run down Yuar, but Era is struck down by the lightning. Now Snake King, he makes his Helmet Dominator creep run into this one, but the neutral creep denied for Pablo.
To pick a lot, especially when you have the ability with your draft to always be able to pressure and threaten.
Look at Yoda's fun. He's just running around with his haste rune. They do have the shapeshift though. Thinking about the roar, goes for MSS, now trying to run himself away. They slow him down a little bit, but never mind. He keeps on cruising ahead of the shapeshifted wolf. He has a little bit of extra movement speed advantage and will finally be able to collect the kill, but the big fight underneath the Underlord is going to be able to get another kill. Spirit Breaker goes down. That's a 3-for-1 exchange. We're going to try out the first Roshan here. 2 of them just ran into the pit straight up. The rest of 3 are smoked up around this area. They do have wolves inside the pit. They do have the vision here. They're trying to force it onto the bounty hunter. They start backing away. Now they're Gyrocopter. They're in some serious trouble, getting blown up by the Primal Roar plus the Skywrath Mage, but it's not quite enough damage. Pull back the Chakram, and that'll be enough. Hanskin is stuck. He does have a charge up at Timbersaw. He sees all these grouped up strength heroes and he sees money. He's going to try and bring down that Underlord, the tankier hero, but with the Timbersaw, he can easily cut him down to size. They'll deal with the Lycan Wolves as well. And now Final Tribe have killed 2 cores. I love the fact that they're not even bothering charging him. They see him and they're like, we don't go on our side of the map. We are feeling strong right now. We've got Aegis. We've got almost level 20 Troll.
This is the play. Make them all come back. Keep going, guys. Get the tier 3. You have BKB Troll. Let's go.
Dark Rift in from the Underlord. Flash Track is still ways away. Rod of Atos on Yuar. He doesn't have a BKB, but he will survive barely. Skywrath Mage looks like he's going to be caught by the Pit of Malice. He'll end up going down. Final Tribe lose one of their supports, but they do get a lot of damage on that tier 3 and successfully force VGJ Storm just as you wanted, Kyle.
They should have got the full tower for sure. I mean, they have another minute and a half on Aegis. Was there really going to be a better time to commit to just pressure? I think that was a free tier 3, and this we saw this last game from VGJ Storm. They're just a little too passive here.
They're going to find the Bounty Hunter underneath the Ward Sentry combination. Take him out. Can they take a further fight? Well, it looks like they're going to catch the Underlord. Stunned up underneath the Chakram. A lot of damage, plus the Primal Roar. Yeah, that's a dead Underlord.
You're so far behind that it just doesn't matter, because you don't do any damage, and they're still doing lots.
One good hold, and maybe you can complete that Divine Rapier. As as he is a good 4,000 gold away. But I'm not sure how they stop this troll. They're just leading him on the front lines. Now they're going to go with the Primal Roar. Just blow up Snake King. That Underlord is nothing to them. Blink forward from the troll. Immediately gets on top of the Gyrocopter. But with the buyback from the Underlord, they do not want to throw this game. Final Tribe want a game 3. They will back out. They've already forced a second buyback out of VGJ Storm. Now thinking about it, as they go into the high ground, they're going to try and challenge VGJ Storm for overextending themselves. They get on top of the Gyrocopter, and that's exactly what Troll's got to do in every single one of these fights. Now Gyrocopter, he's going to buy back as well. MSS, though, keeps on getting poked down by these axes, and they run themselves away again. Bottom lane, Resolution did manage to take the tier 3, almost dies there. The Timber Chain comes out. Frost not able to catch up with him.
You know, you're going to keep going. I would like to see Timbersaw get stacks from a creep camp and then come back over.
Jump forward from Jonas Savant. They are going to go for the Underlord with a double chakrams. Easy pick off there. Yawar popping his BKB and running away from Aaron, but he's got to get some damage in somewhere. Now trying to go for Frost. That's a tanky guy, though. Jonas Savant, that's an easy pick off. Maybe the Beastmaster will go down. Resolution. Oh, no, he got the bash. Era fights. Fortunately, they do manage to kill Era. Resolution is low, but he runs back to the fountain. Back to safety he goes. Split Earth, stopping Frost from being able to Timber Chain away.
I believe that was the European qualifier. I'm not sure how much stats actually matter in games played there.
Final Tribe. They're going to may lose Frost here. They went for a gank on him. We saw how hard it was last time around. The Timber Chain gets out of the call down. MSS is here, and they're going to lay out enough magic damage to finally finish him off. Hanskin with a charge, runs into the Pit of Malice. The rest of his team is here. Hanskin's already low enough, managed to get off the ultimate, but Era instantly locks onto the Underlord, tries to go for Yawar, doesn't get the bash, so he turns back and finishes off the Underlord. Doesn't let him Dark Rift away. MSS slowed down by the Chakram. Good use of the net as well from Jonas and Bond. And Hanskin found the Bounty Hunter as well. So that's going to be a third death. They did manage to kill the Timbersaw, but he is instantly back up thanks to all those Bloodstone charges he had. And he just clipped Resolution with the Scotty. Missed him with the first Chakram. Has another one, though. TP out.
Do you know why they killed him? Do you see what Lycan has in his inventory? That's the only reason that guy just died. One Rapier's not enough to kill the Timber, all right?
Double Rapier
it's not
time,
It's not going to be here in time,
well, they
so Resolution commits.
All right, just ignore mid. Just ignore it. Wait until you have that second Divine Rapier. It's on the Courier. The Courier's got to get back to the base, and then you can make your last stand as VGJ.
I can't believe I didn't notice.
All right, maybe it's going to have to be against Megas, but you will have double Divine Rapier.
What a game. This is something you don't see every day. I gotta say, I have seen a number of double rapiers in my life, but never two on two different heroes in the span of a minute or so. And sacrificing Megas for it.
He's going for a late Desolator for the extra oomph. Well, they see the Roshan. They also see all of VGJ's heroes currently defending Megas, so there's no reason not to just go into the... Oh, there's the Dark Rift play. It's going to happen. They're going to try and jump with the Wolf and go straight inside the pit, see if they can actually stop this. Pit of Malice, they're going to blow up one hero. Skyarth Mage already down. The Aegis on the deck, but they're going to try and get some more. Jonas Spawn is quite low. Pop of the Blade Mail, but it's not going to make a difference. Yawar is able to clean that kill up as well. Hanskin bouncing over with his ultimate. They might be able to finish off the rest of these supports as well. Timbersaw gets gobbled up. Holy cow! Final drive!
I told you!
Era, can they actually get out? He's got the Aegis. If they could catch him somehow and kill him twice, it would have been an amazing maneuver. They purge him up, slow him down, but they have their throne to defend first. You know, I remember when Divine Rapier only did like plus 250 damage or something like that.
Yeah.
And it amazes me every single time I look at that item. Plus 330 damage. Final Tribe, despite it only being a Bounty Hunter pickoff, are going to try and pressure VGJ Storm underneath their tier 4s. They've already taken one of the tier 4s with double Siege Wagons, quadruple Siege Wagons now. That tier 4 is not going to last for long. Primal Roar onto the Underlord. Here comes Era, looking to be able to take down the Underlord first. VGJ Storm, meanwhile, have Yawar in the back lines, but he's completely controlled up by Hanskin. Now he's getting those flat cannon shots. The tier 4 is going to fall. A lot of damage onto Era. Era does have the Aegis, though, and he's actually life stealing up back to full, forcing Resolution back inside his mountain, and now the throne completely exposed. All those Siege Wagons going to work, as well as Era's range Raxes from the back. Resolution, pop of the Refresher Shard, looking to be able to take down Era, but the bashes, he's having a hard time manning up against Era. Era, again, focusing on that throne, but now here comes the Gyrocopter. Both Divine Rapiers are going to focus on this support. Oh, my gosh. He is already dead. Timbersaw thrown up in the air. Gold Scepter down. They managed to finish off the troll. His Aegis will bring him back to life. Resolution looking for round 2, but he already blinks himself away, so instead they're going to have to go for Frost. His Shapeshift not going to last long, but neither is his life. Divine Rapier on the deck. Era's turn. Caught the Bounty Hunter as well, and now it's all up to Yawar. They have no buyback from these heroes. Pick up that Divine Rapier, my friend. You are the last stand for your throne.
And you can see they kite the flak. As soon as you get through the flak of Gyro, he no longer is able to not just defend the base, but attack your team.
Oh no, that
now you're in trouble.
Orb. He brought back the missile. Era is here. He takes advantage of that stun. The chain bashing, you are down. He does have a buy. The throne is already GG. VGJ Storm lose the second game, and we will go to a game 3 in this series.
It's by no means some like pick that instantly makes that drop better.
You gotta hit that stun, MSS. Come on, baby.
Oh, a big nuke actually hitting SVG. Almost finishing him off. He does have a brain sap. Hoping to be able to take it onto Hanskin. Couldn't quite get him. A creep wraps around the Witch Doctor. Will be able to finish him off. MSS challenging Jonas Fan. Does have enough mana to be able to throw down another split Earth. Misses both of them. Another miss from MSS. The playmaking for position completely fails, and now Jonas Fan has to run away from him, trying to stop the refraction, but they just don't quite have enough damage.
Oh, the trap. Beautiful.
Ooh, VGJ might be able to land this stun from MSS. Slows down the Night Stalker a little bit more. The paralyzing cast on to Snaking, though, bounces back over to him. And actually, with the Maledict, might be able to finish him off. He goes for the Roar. Wants to be able to kill the Lina, even if it means he dies. He has Maledict still on him. Pablo's looking to be able to chase him down. They manage to get the duel. That'll finish him off. Pablo gets another Void onto MSS.
They have enough to deal with his illusions right now, and they got to start a fight with a duel into a kill.
Oh, they're going to run into the smoke, and they're sitting on the high ground too with a paralyzing cast. That's going to bounce between the two, hitting the Bane quite a bit. Snaking dumps out his Necronomicon, hoping to be able to soak up that stun. Pablo, he's just going to get blown up by Resolution. They do manage to get the Primal Roar onto, oh no, with the Fiend's Grip on top of him as well. That's going to be the Phantom Lancer down. Resolution looks for more, blows up Hanskin. Now focusing on Jonas Fan, who managed to get a good nuke out, but they Nightmare him, now surround him. VGJ Storm, they've already won the fight. It was just a question of how many more kills they could get, and the answer is 4.
I mean, they demonstrate that you know what to do in a game, I think.
They've caught him. Yule Scepter, Lina managed to get the Force Staff away, doesn't get hit by the stun, does get hit by a big Melt Strike and a follow-up Fiend's Grip once again. Up at top lane, Beastmaster is going to get dueled up. They're going to throw all their damage in. Barely manage to win the duel thanks to a Maledict proc, but Home is in trouble. VGJ Storm have already taken down the tier 3, and now the Rax is exposed to those bouncing blades. VGJ Storm with a buyback from the Lina managed to get the Shadow Blade away just in time.
There's the Roar.
Now the Roar. He has the Necronomicon books already out.
He's just stalling.
Clear through all of his mana, and that's going to force the Lina to come forward and try and help out, which means VGJ Storm, once again, go straight for the throat, go down the middle lane, take that lane of Rax, go back to bottom, where they're going to take the tier 3, and he still managed to kill Era. The Lina doesn't even kill the Beastmaster and come back in time. He just dies. Now the Fiend's Grip onto the Phantom Lancer. They got him. He's dead, forced into a buyback. More and more Eclipse damage as it forces all final try back into the fountain. They do manage to get a Blade Mail. The combination onto Luna. She overextended herself. They could have taken just a second lane of Rax. Now they will struggle to be able to close it out. Jonas Fan nightmared up, does wake him up just in time before the final tick of damage could come in. Templar Assassin takes the at least Pablo's life. Maybe going to be able to get more. Hanskin also goes down. Both supports immediately buying back. The melee Rax is going to be taken by Resolution before he forces himself away. SVG and MSS still sticking around, thinking that maybe they can even take this ranged Rax because they had at top lane they had the Templar Assassin take that tier 3. Final try, you could see what's happening to them. They're constantly being pushed in. They're going to go for YOLO smoke out here, see if they can run into a good team fight, but VGJ Storm already popped that smoke thanks to Snake King Shadowblade, and they have the advantage to be able to jump already. Hanskin's down. Pablo's going to be caught as well. Both the supports are going to be forced into a dieback. Meanwhile, Beastmaster going for the back lines with the Luna Glaive just clearing through these heroes. It is all over, surely. VGJ Storm are going to have a free Roshan to be able to take the lane of Rax. At top lane is already exposed because the tier 3 is down. And so are the tier 4s.
Just an excellent game all around. I can't point to a specific MVP. I think everyone did their job, and in a great game of Dota 2, that's always going to be the result.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yuar just goes in, takes out the base, while the Templar Assassin goes for the Roshan, sure enough.
Yep.
Final try, we'll call it here, GG.
Yep. I'd say if this game teaches you anything, very evenly matched teams, but obviously VGJ comes out dominantly in the one draft we thought was more even.